b.com/sweepstakes, and new customers receive a one-time $25 off of a purchase of $50 or more.
From Mason City to your hometown, we've got the information you need. Turn us on at home, work, and in the car. AM 1300 KGLO.
8:34 here at your hometown news station, AM 1300 KGLO. It is time to bring in Sybil Soukup, and it's Pet of the Week, the Humane Society of North Iowa. Welcome back.
Thank you. Good morning.
How are you doing?
Well, it's lovely out. The windows are open here in the studio.
Well, you can't judge it on the windows because this building for some reason is wonderfully heated in the summer and nicely chilled in the winter. So
times like this where it's like,
well, you walk in
cold and then hot during the day.
Yeah, well, you walk in, it's 55 outside.
Yeah.
And it's 70 something, 5, 6, 70, 78, 78. And it's just kind of like, yep, windows going right open before I even sit down. So,
well, it's beautiful outside.
Yes.
And it feels good in the studio for right now.
Yeah,
by this afternoon, who knows?
Well, I mean, the window will eventually get closed and I'll move out of this room and nobody will be in this room anymore. So that sounds wrong, but nobody else will have to worry about it.
Nobody but you. Yeah. Okay. Good.
So what do we have this week?
Well, the weather's beautiful just down the street too at our shelter.
Yeah.
So, as you know, the Humane Society is located just down the road from the radio studio here on South Birch Drive, Old River Road, according to some people in this town. But we have a beautiful area out there to walk dogs. It's right along the river. And I just saw my first baby geese yesterday being hatched. Yeah. We always have Canadian geese out there and then they always nest. And then when they're born, the little chicks are like neon yellow.
Right.
They're so bright and yellow and beautiful. And I just saw my first little group yesterday. So I'm excited about that. So please slow down on South Birch Drive because we have baby chicks.
Or anywhere in Mason City.
Yes.
Because it's, sometimes I don't know which is worse, the deer or the geese in this town.
Oh, I thought you were talking about the other drivers.
Well, I mean, the other drivers as well.
That too. Considering I just drove from Clear Lake to get here to the other side of Mason City.
Yes.
And there's road construction and people getting to work. And it's a little chaotic.
Well, it doesn't sound like you're taking the Avenue of the Saints then.
No. I took.
You should time that sometime.
I did.
From here to Clear Lake High School is about 20 minutes if you drive it right.
And I live right by Clear Lake High School.
So you might want to look into timing that sometime.
That's the way I go to work.
Right.
And I pull off on a little gravel road and take a gravel road into work. But coming here, I went all the way to California Avenue.
Right.
And then I got stuck, not last time, but 2 times ago. I got stuck by a train in Portland. Which never happens. But
no, we never hear about trains in this town either.
Yeah, right.
I'm not trying to rip Mason City. We're just
the
talking.
Trains.
We're just talking about things that grind our gears.
Oh my gosh! Hold on. I got a whole list.
Okay.
I'm just kidding. Okay. Do you want to talk about a dog?
Absolutely.
I've got a real beauty today.
Okay.
And I don't know. My staff, they lit the incense. They threw on some patchouli, and I don't know what was going on. But this pretty girl's name, it's a white husky, and her name is Moonflower.
Moonflower.
She'll align your chakras and sage your living room. I don't know.
Okay.
But the staff have to get creative, because we get
talked about
hundreds of animals. So, but this beautiful girl, and if you're tuned in online, I'm going to show up her picture here. She's a white husky with ice blue eyes. Just absolutely gorgeous. Came in as a stray, a little bit underweight. And quite a bit underweight, and her fur was looking a little rough, like she had some skin issues going on. And a lot of that, especially with white dogs, can be attributed to a food allergy that is very easily remedied. So we've had her now in our care for not a very long time, actually a month today. And in that time, though, she is already looking so much better, and she feels better, and she's more active and fun. But she's a beautiful girl, and like I said, she came in as a stray. Not one single call about her. Like, I'm just amazed that people, when their dog goes missing, and if you call your vet's office or a police department or anybody, they'll tell you, call the shelter.
Right.
And people don't call. So it's very disheartening that these are dogs that have been likely intentionally abandoned. And so that's fine. We'll find them a new home with a family that will love them and value them and keep them as part of their family. But Moonflower is very beautiful. She came in a little bit shy, like I said, because, we don't know what her history is, but she didn't look that great. But now she is blooming
with those nice blue eyes
as a moonflower. Yes. And she would make a really wonderful pet. I'm looking to see if we have anything else about her. She seems to be getting along with the other dogs in the shelter. So, I mean, every dog seems to be a little bit, choosy about who they want to get along with, because there's a lot of emotion and, intense things going on there. But she's very intelligent, like Huskies, usually are. She's very intelligent and has a high activity level. Like, this is not a couch potato kind of dog. So we have a lot of Huskies and a lot of German Shepherds in the shelter right now. These are both active breeds. So, if you're a walker or you're wanting to get on a walking routine, we've got a great walking partner for you in many of our dogs, but particularly Moonflower, a female Husky, young adult. We're not exactly sure on her age yet, but she's a beautiful girl looking for a forever home.
Well, hopefully somebody will take interest and contact you and talk about the adoption process again. So, a
couple of ways you can go about it. We do have an adoption application process. So that's the first step. You either need to come to the shelter and see if anybody catches your eye, like Moonflower, and apply for them directly, or you can get the ball rolling and get that application going now, and then come to the shelter and see who you're interested in. The application is available in paper form at the shelter, or it's available on our website, which is hsni.org. HSNI is in Humane Society, North Iowa. .org under our application forms. It's a 3-pager or so. 3 pages. But we do ask a lot of questions because we want to make sure that whoever you're applying for is going to be a good fit for your life and that you're going to be a good fit for theirs too. We want to make sure it's a good match. So, our main requirements are things like, do you own a home? Or if you live in an apartment, does your landlord say it's okay to have a pet? We don't require fences, that kind of thing. We do require that all of your other pets in the home be spayed or neutered and kept current on their vaccinations, because we want to make sure our pets are going into homes where their physical needs are going to be taken care of as well, and their medical needs. So those are kind of the basic things. But, if we get the application, sometimes everything looks good and the animal's ready to go home right then. Other times it might take a day or two to get a hold of a landlord or to bring your dog in to come meet our dog, that kind of thing. So there's some steps, and there's no, step 1, step 2, 3, it's kind of a varied path according to who you're applying for and what your situation is. But the best bet is to just stop on out and visit the dogs and the cats at the shelter and see if anyone catches your eye and go from there.
And I didn't even think about, the bringing your pet in if you have one and seeing if it interacts well with either a dog or cat.
Yeah,
that's got to be important.
Absolutely. And, the shelter is kind of considered a neutral turf because our dogs, it's not their home, but they're used to it a little bit. Your dog, it's definitely not their home. So it's more of a neutral turf. But we don't want people just randomly showing up with their dogs saying, who gets along with my dog? We want you to come in and see who you'd be interested with. And then we'd schedule a time for you to bring your dog in so that staff can be one-on-one to assist you. So again, these are all just part of the adoption process things. Cat adoptions go a little bit more smoothly because cats are just like, whatever, don't care. Pretty obvious, yes or no, if they like dogs or other cats, that kind of stuff. So give us a call or get on our website and see all of our animals, or better yet, come see us in person. We're open Tuesday through Friday from 10 to 4 and Saturday 10 to 2.
All right. Anything else before we let you go?
We're going to be at the Green Expo Indoor Farmers Market this Thursday in Clear Lake at the Surf Ballroom from 4 till 7. We're going to be up in that area by the ladies' restrooms. We're going to have several dogs with us. So coming up and get some furry snuggles.
Well, that'll be fun.
And we'll be there from 4 to 7.
All right. Sounds good.
Thank you.
Talk to you next week.
All right.
Sybil Soukup of the Humane Society of North Iowa here on your hometown news station, AM 1300 KG.